Welcome to the first video in the New Generation Media How to Edit Your Website series. My name is Kyle, and during this video I'll be guiding you through the basics of editing your website, starting with logging into the editor, all the way through simple text edits and adding images to your site. First things first, we need to log into your website editor. In your browser, type newgenerationmedia.com/login.html. From here, you will see a list of states and cities that correspond to our various markets throughout the United States. If you originally signed up for the Impact or Velocity programs, find your market on the list below. If you signed up directly with Zenergyworks for an SEO package, click the Zenergyworks logo, and if you signed up for a hosting package directly with New Generation Media, click the link that says Log In here. Now you should see the login page. Please enter your username and password that was provided to you via email when your website launched. If you cannot find this email, contact your designer and they will be happy to send it along to you. Once you have successfully logged in, click the edit link on the right to get to the main page of the editor. Welcome to the New Generation Media website editor. This tool was designed so that the most novice of users can make changes to their website by themselves. I like to tell people if you can create a Word document, you can update your website. You are now looking at the main page of the editor. It is split into two sections. The top section is made up of dark blue links and will take you to the supplemental tools and settings pages. The bottom section is the actual list of pages contained in your website. Let's look at the top section first. For novice users, there are three links that we will want to pay attention to: Edit Business Info, Image Repository, and File Uploader. Edit Business Info is where you can maintain your business info and enter into novice mode. The main items you should look at here are the novice mode checkbox, which should be checked, and the contact info boxes starting with contact first last and ending with business hours. Depending on how your website was built, this information may be displayed along with the navigation or on the forms pages. You should feel free to update this as you wish, but please note that you may need to contact your designer for additional information on how your custom design was created. The primary field you will want to be current here is the business email field. This email address is the email that is used on all of the forms of your website. When someone fills out a form, they receive a response from this email account thanking them, and this email account will receive the email with the information they submitted on the form. Make sure this is an email address that will be checked at least daily, if not more often. The rest of the fields on this page have to do with SEO or search engine optimization and may or may not contain any information based upon your package level. Once you are sure that your business info is set up how you want it, scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Update Business Info. Once that is completed, you can click the Site Info link. No matter where you are in the editor, this link will take you back to the main page. The next link to look at is the File Uploader link. This is a basic file uploader that you can use to upload files directly to your images folder for later use and works just like online email attachment programs. This is one of three ways to upload files to your website and is typically used if you want to upload a group of files at the same time. Simply click the button, find the file you want to upload, and click the Open button. If you are using a browser other than Internet Explorer, this button may say something different. Repeat this for any additional files that you wish to upload, and then click the Upload Images button in the bottom right-hand corner. Once the upload has completed, click the link to be taken back to the main page of the editor. The final link we will be looking at in this section is the Image Repository link. This will contain a list of all the files that have been uploaded through the File Uploader. You can see that when you put your mouse over an image, a preview of the image will appear. There isn't much to do here except delete images that you no longer need to keep the hosting size of your website down. To do this, simply click the Delete link. Be careful when you do this because, as you can see, some of the images that are needed for your website are also uploaded to this folder. If you accidentally delete them, some parts of your website will not function. Let's click Site Info to get back to the main page of the editor and continue on to Section 2, Page Editing. Before we begin, I always recommend opening the website in a new tab in your browser. In Internet Explorer, simply click the button next to the tab you are currently using and type your domain name into the address bar. Now we can easily switch back and forth between the website and the editor. Looking down on the page, you will see all the pages that exist on your website in a list. Let's say that we want to make some changes to the home page of our website. We simply click the edit link for the home page. The page editor is split into two sections. Section 1 contains the information about the setup of the page itself, and Section 2 contains the page content and editing tools. The two boxes you will want to know about in Section 1 are the page title and page name boxes. Page title is what the page will be called in the browsers, and if the header at top checkbox is checked, will appear at the top of the page. Page name is what actually appears after your domain name in the address bar. Be careful changing the page name, because if you do, any pages that have links to that page will need to be updated. The navigation system, however, will automatically know the new page name. When creating a page name, be sure to use only lowercase letters and numbers. For instance, About Our Staff would become About Our Staff. Now to the content editor system. At the top you will see the editing toolbars. These are the actual tools you can use to add and edit content. Some of them will look familiar and do exactly what you think they will, such as the bold, italic, and underline, and the alignment tools. Others won't be familiar but are still very powerful tools when editing your website, such as add, edit, hyperlink, and insert image. Before we move into the actual editing of the page, you should be aware of the Update Custom Page Info link at the bottom right-hand corner of the window. This is the link that actually applies the changes you have made to your website. This means two things. If you forget to click this link and leave the page, all of your changes will be lost. If you click this link and have removed something you didn't mean to, it is most likely gone for good. If you think you have removed something that you did not mean to remove, it is always best to click Site Info and start your changes over than to move forward and hope for the best. Always remember that clicking Update Custom Page Info is actually putting your changes on your live website. The first thing we should look at is the content window itself. As you can see, it doesn't show a full preview of the page. It only shows a preview of the content section, which you have access to edit. It was set up this way so the overall framework of your website will be maintained throughout, creating a consistent look and feel for the user. This portion of the editor works just like editing any Word document. To add text, you start typing. To delete text, you highlight and hit the backspace key or press and hold backspace. I won't go into that here as they are pretty standard tools. For a lot of users, they like to edit the text in another program and then copy and paste it into the editor. To do this, copy the text out of the text editor you are using, such as Microsoft Word, click in the editor where you want to paste the new text, open the Paste from Word clipboard, make sure both boxes are checked, hold Control and tap V, then click OK. This will remove all the unnecessary formatting that could affect the consistency of your website. Next, let's go over how to add an image to your website. First, click the Insert Edit Image button to pop up the Image Properties panel, then click the Browse Server button. If you have already uploaded the image through the file uploader, it will be in this list. If you have not yet uploaded the image, you can do it here. Click the button in the bottom of the window, find the file on your computer, and select it. Now click the Upload button in the bottom right corner. Once the upload finishes, you will see your image in the file list. Click on it to pull it into the Image Properties window. Now you will see the image name in the URL box with images/ in front of it. In the alternative text box, type in a brief description of the image and click OK. Once you click the Update Custom Page Info link, you will see the image in the preview. As you can see, it is also posted to the live website. Now we can change the way it displays a bit. Click on the image to select it, and click the Insert Edit Image button again. First thing to do is click the Refresh button by the width and height. This will give you the dimensions of your image. To make it smaller, simply change one of the numbers, and as long as the lock is locked, the other will update to keep the same dimensions. Next, add some H space or horizontal space to give a bit of room between the image and any text that may be near it. I usually use between 5 and 15 in this box, depending on how much space I need. You can do the same with the V space or vertical space, but it is typically not needed. Finally, you can change the alignment. This will allow you to wrap text around the image. I recommend on using left, right, and center if you are unfamiliar with the other options. Once you have the settings the way you like them, click OK to see a preview of the image in your content, then click Update Custom Page to publish the page to the internet. The last item we will review in this video is creating hyperlinks. Hyperlinks allow you to make a word or phrase link to another website or another page of your own site. They are also capable of linking to specific parts of pages on your website, but we will review that in another video. To create a hyperlink to another website, the first thing to do is to browse to the page you want to link to. For this example, let's go to newgenerationmedia.com. Once there, highlight the full link in the address bar and copy it. Now switch back to the editor and highlight the text you want to link. Once you have the text highlighted, click the Insert Edit Link button to open the link box. Make sure you leave the link type and protocol alone and paste the link to the website into the URL box either by clicking inside and holding Control and tapping V, or by right-clicking and selecting Paste. The tool will automatically remove the HTTP because it adds that in as part of the process. Now, if you are linking to a page not on your own website, I recommend that you click the Target tab and change the target to New Window. Doing this will keep a copy of your website open and open the new site in a new window or tab. That way, all the user will have to do to get back to your website is close the new window. If you are linking to another page on your website, follow the same steps above except do not change the target to New Window. Once you have completed all of these steps, click OK and then Update Custom Page Info. That will do it for our first training video. You should now have all the tools you need to begin making changes to your website. If you have any questions, feel free to contact your designer or call 1-877-932-7496 and we will be happy to assist you.